Hi, friends. I hope you're all having an amazing day and I hope you're having an amazing week, which is not exactly my intro, so I don't know why I said it like that, but I currently have a bunch of bleach on my hair, so maybe let's blame that for messing up my intro. We just have a real quick short video today, and it's going to be using the two new kits, which I don't remember the name of. Let me find out the names real quick. It is the Artist Studio and the Storybook Nursery kits. So that's what we're going to be using today. And I just decided to decorate a little apartment for first time parents who had to kind of readjust their living space because it's a studio apartment. So maybe they had like a sofa and like a living room set up over here where their bed is now, and then where the little nursery is, which there only ends up being one crib because I just couldn't fit two. I really wanted to, but I couldn't make it work. But I feel like this little area used to be their bedroom, and then the place where their bed is now was their living room. But when they had their baby, they needed to kind of adjust things and move things around to fit their new addition into their home. So that's kind of the vibe that we are going for today, was first time parents in a studio apartment. We do end up using, I think, everything from the Storybook Nursery kit and most things from the Artist Studio kit. I think that they are really, really great. I love getting new things in The Sims. So, like, kits were very controversial when they first were announced, but I think that they're worth it, sort of, because I feel like we wouldn't get so many concepts if they were still doing stuff packs. Like, instead of kits, they only did like stuff packs and game packs and stuff. I feel like we wouldn't be getting as many of the concepts. It's kind of annoying money wise, but I like that there's another way for us to get certain design ideas, sort of like this nursery kit and even the artist kit. I don't feel like they would have given us these things in stuff packs. So if the option is either not have it or have it as kits, then I'd rather have it as kits, I guess. But anyway, talking about what I'm doing, this little front entry space is going to be where the little office nook and artist space is. Again, I think maybe some of this stuff was in the living room when they had a living space, but now they've kind of moved everything around in their home to fit their baby. So we get all of the new items in here. I love this ladder shelf. I think it's so pretty, and I love that all of the swatches on this artist set have like a little painted swatch on them that have like paint spattered around them. I think that that is really, really fun, and I really like it a lot. This is going to be where the kitchen is. We use the cottage. Are these cottage living or country kitchen? I get them confused. Okay, these are the cottage living counters and cabinets, and then the fridge, stove, sink are from base game. We kind of messed around for a minute with having a dining table, but we end up not having one and just having two seats at the bar that the parents could sit at. And then this little space ends up having a plant and the trash can and the little mat that's currently in the middle of the floor. I did try for a very long time to fit a couch or sofa of some kind in here, but we just end up with two rocking chairs, which I think works. I think it looks really cute and fits the idea that I had for this apartment. And I think it's really funny because I was obviously going to do something like this for the new kit, but I've been rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine for the 400th time. It's one of my top 6 favorite shows. If you want to know the other 6, let me know. Or the other 5. But it's one of my top 6 favorite shows, and I was watching, spoiler alert for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. If you don't want a spoiler, like you haven't watched it yet, you don't want a spoiler for season 5, I think, then skip the next like 30 seconds of the voiceover, like mute the video for a second. But I was watching the episodes where Jake and Amy just had their baby and Mac was born and stuff. So it was really inspiring to me to like build a first time parents apartment while watching that. Okay, it's safe now. It's now safe. I'm not going to spoil anything else about Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but please watch it. It's so good. Anyway, this is where like everything is going to be set up in here. The only change is we get rid of the dining table and then we get rid of one of the cribs, one of the baby beds, because it just didn't, I really wanted 2 of them, but I felt like it wasn't working. I wasn't sure that they were going to be able to get to the crib on the left with the changing table and the like side table over there. So I did get rid of one of the cribs, but I think it's okay. I think it ends up looking really cute either way. I just think it would have been fun to be first-time parents with twins in a studio apartment, but it didn't work that way, so that's okay. I still think it came out really, really cute. I will say right here that this is a changing table, but it doesn't, you can't clip a trash can to it like the other changing tables. So I'm a little confused why you can't do that. I don't know if it's like a glitch or if it was on purpose for some reason. I don't really know. But now we're just going around and adding some lights and some rugs and then finishing up this little space. Although I do realize here in a minute that I left some things on the floor over by that ladder shelf, like the little tablet and the watercolor painting, not watercolor, but like the painting tray thing. So there is a clip at the end, before the end of the video, where I place those and then kind of add one or two more pieces of clutter around the apartment. So that's what we're going to do at the very, very end, is we're going to remember that those are down there, and fix that a little bit. Because when I was watching this back and editing it, I noticed that. So I went back in and recorded another like minute of footage. Yeah, so that's what happens at the end. But in this little space, we do not keep this table. We do keep this rug from, I think, Cottage Living. I was trying to do a lot of selecting Storybook from the filters and choosing items from that. So that's why some of the choices were made, like the bed and the table that we almost had. Some of those items were chosen because they were classified as Storybook, and I wanted to match the vibes of the apartment with the new Storybook nursery kit. So that's why we did that. I've been trying not to say your guess is as good as mine, but now I feel like I'm saying that's why we did that a lot. So I was talking to someone on Twitter the other day about how listening to voiceovers back and like hearing all the babbling you're saying is so awkward. I hate listening to my voice, and so that's why often I do my voiceovers and then just render it. I don't really go back and like listen to them again, because I don't like listening to myself talk the first time. I don't want to go back and do it again. It's just, I would feel so awkward and embarrassed by my own words. But this is going to be the bathroom. So we just get a few sinks and a bunch of clutter. We get a shelf in here. And I think we use the tiny living shelf like we always do. I hope we get another item sort of like that, because I just think that it is perfect. And I know I use it in every single build above the toilet, but it's just so good and I love it so much. And then we just sort by Storybook and grab these little mirrors. And yeah, I think that the bathroom turned out really, really cute. We grab a shelf above this part of the sink. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this build. If you like it, you can find it on the gallery under my ID, which is AudynRo, AUDYNRO. It comes in at around 42,000 simoleons. And I did forget to mention that I cut off part of this apartment because I wanted it to be smaller. So you will notice that in the gallery photo that it's kind of cut off. You probably notice it in the video as well, but you'll just have to place it, and then you can use that space if you want to make it bigger, or you can just play it as the small version I have now. But I love you guys so much. You're doing really amazing, and I'm very, very proud of you. And yeah, we're just going to be doing that last little bit where we add a few pieces of clutter and move around those pieces of decor that are on the floor by the artist area. Right here, you can see that I realized that they're there, and I kind of fix them around a little bit. But yeah, so this will be on the gallery if you'd like, and I hope to see you guys back here very, very soon. And yeah, I love you. Bye, guys.